Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. I've been busy, as always, and yeah, it's kind of revolving a little bit around chickens. At the end of the last episode we were talking about getting Manyullyn, just so we can try and make our pick. So I have been quite busy with the old breeding. And in order to get to our Manyullyn chicken, we've needed to get to Ardite and Cobalt chickens, which we have done. So we've now got Netherwart and Gas tier chickens. We've also got Magma Cream chickens. So we've been busy, and I've gone in completely the wrong gate there, haven't I? Because I'm an idiot. Let's go up and over here. So I've upped the number of blaze rod chickens just because, again, as I was saying, I want to try and start to use blaze rods a little bit as a fuel source. But yeah, in order to get our slime chickens, which we needed for the magma cream chickens, we had to make, let's go here, let's go back to the right thing, which would be good, the Ardite. So it was the magma cream chickens, that's slime chickens and blaze rod chickens. And slime chickens are basically clay chickens and cactus green chickens. So hence we now have a clay chicken, we have a slime chicken, we've got our Ardite chicken up here, we have a Cobalt chicken. So yeah, we've been pretty busy. Oh yeah, and here we go, this is our magma cream chicken. So what I've been doing is going around having a little bit of a, well, I suppose probably a cull is probably the wrong word, to be fair, but I've been clearing out and putting the chickens that we don't really need particularly at the moment, or stuff that we're absolutely overflowing. I've either put them into the animal nets. Am I carrying anybody in this at the moment? Oh, I'm carrying an Ardite chicken in there. Did I accidentally pick him up? I didn't accidentally pick him up. Interesting. Let's... Is this just broken again? We've got another knackered net, haven't we? Oh, goodness. Okay, so that's probably where the issues are here. This is one thing that I've noticed, is we are having a few problems with the old net. So let's just get ourselves, if we can actually spell properly, an animal net. Nice empty one here would be good. Yeah, we have the issues every now and again that we get animal nets that don't quite do what they're supposed to. So I'm going to try and see if I can pick up our Ardite chicken, because we're having some issues that it kind of wasn't recognising that I picked it up and put it down. Are we having the same problem now? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Let's pop you back in here. And I'm not sure why they seem to bug out, because our Cobalt chicken, he seems to be behaving himself quite nicely. Oh, look, there we go. And we have another one that can go into the pen and start producing his cobalt. So you can sit in there like so. Fabulous. So yeah, so we're now at the point where we're needing to breed the Manyullyn chicken. So we need an Ardite chicken for that. So I'm hoping... It's not held it in there. No, it hasn't. I'm hoping by now we may have had a drop downstairs of an Ardite chicken egg that we can actually put in to hatch. I'm hoping, because it's been something that's been not particularly forthcoming. Again, I've been cleaning this out. What have we got here? We've got lava egg, redstone, lava, clay, more eggs, more wood, more diamonds. Ardite chicken egg, perfect. Let's grab those three. Do we can get those upstairs to hatch? I think again they should all be 10, 10, 10, which is good. So it takes a few minutes, unfortunately, for the hatching to actually happen, and I can't really do anything to speed that up. You know, we can put the seeds down once they're actually hatched, but prior to that we're a little bit sort of stuck waiting for it to happen. But the good thing is we've got 3 free spaces in here, which means we can at the very least get those growing. So yeah, see what I mean? It's pretty slow, but that's okay, we can live with that. So you, my friend, will have to wait just a little while, and then we'll just have to go through the whole process. Now it's weird, I've actually found it was more difficult to get a slime chicken than it was to get an Ardite chicken or a Cobalt chicken. when I actually started the breeding process. So hopefully that won't take as long as we thought it was. That's another blaze rod. There we go. Here is our other magma cream chicken who can live in, where did I put you? Just around here. So you can sit in there for the moment, and we'll just stick those blaze rods and cobalt into there. So it's kind of a little bit of a waiting game at the minute, because we've got to wait for the hatching to happen with these, but that's fine. So it does mean we can actually go on and get on with some of the other Tinker's bits and bobs that we actually needed. So I've been doing a little bit of extra wiring up around Tinker's, just to sort of try and keep stuff going. And we've got plenty of gold, which is actually needing to be pulled out, but it looks like we didn't quite have enough iron. So let's just chunk this out for the minute, and we'll put that back in, which will start the gold going. And let's do the same with this. Let's just get rid of that for the minute, and we'll pop that back. Okay, interesting. Didn't mean to do that, but hey. Let's just disable this, I think, for the moment. Get that out, put that back in there. We'll just break that, re-put that back on, disable that one, and insert that one, and extract on that one. Hopefully that should start, always active. There we go. That'll start making all of these bits here, which is fine. We can get that cleared out. So loads and loads and loads of iron. So let's start pulling all of this stuff out here. We've got a couple of blank casts. I don't know whether we can actually do anything with that or not, to be fair. But I'm sure we'll find out. But it means we can just get on with the blocks. That's just kind of trawling its way through all of this stuff here at the moment, which is well, I say automated, it's semi-automated. I think it'd be better once we can start maybe pulling it directly into here, so it's not clogging that chest up. But I'll probably eventually swap that for an iron chest anyway. But it was really just to sort of keep this going and get some of the smelting underway. So I just used the Ender IO fluid conduits. That's now swapped to being iron, which is fine. But that's got gold in it. You see, this is the problem. I almost need to have different ones for different types of metals, really. So yeah, same thing with this one. It's a bit of a pain in the backside. There we go. Start filling that up. But yeah, you know, it's working. It is working. It's getting through sort of the stuff that we've got here. So, you know, we might as well just sort of keep it running. But yeah, it does need a little bit of tweaking. So while we are, let's grab some more seeds actually while I think about it. Thinking, yeah. While we are waiting, we can actually get now it's a silky jewel is what we need to make. Is actually the thing to make silk touch, because that's what we want to do to get the mycelium up. So this hasn't changed, to be fair, from normal Tinkers. So it's an emerald which is wrapped round with silky cloth, and the silky cloth is basically string round gold. So we need 4 of those. So let's make silky cloth. Pretty sure we can make that. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Drop that back in there. We'll clear that recipe, and let's just get our silky jewel. There we go. So we've got a silky jewel made, which I'm going to keep in there anyway for the time being. But it just means at least we've got that in readiness. So I want to make a pick. What I could do is, I don't know whether to make it full Manyullyn or whether to actually make a cobalt rod for it. And I'm just wondering, do I need anything else? This is the question. This is the bit that I can't remember when we are, where's our tool forge? So we need a binding as well. So I might use I think it's a paper binding, allows you to have extra modifiers, so we do need stacks of paper, so we could probably make that, because I think we need to make plenty of paper stacks, and I think let's have a look. What do we need? Does it show a paper stack for deco craft? That's not what we want. It's a paper stack for, it's a paper binding. Let's have a look. I think to make it, so let's grab the paper and see whether it's how to make a stack of paper. That's what I'm not sure about, or it's whether it's 3 of those. Let's grab some more just in case. So yeah, I've never really used paper as a thing in Tinkers. So is it like this? Or is it arranged in a 4? Let's just try and... No, do you know, I'm not really sure. Not really sure. And I wonder whether we can put it into... So I think we've got a binding pattern there. So why don't we put that in there and that in there like so. Oh no, that's fine. Okay, so we didn't need it. It's just basic paper. That's cool to know. That is good to know. Right, that means so we can put that into our, pop that into our parts chest, and I'm just going to pop that back in there like that. Okay, and then we can put this paper back home. That all looks like it's still churning away reasonably well. Yeah, we're still doing iron. That's fine. Let's pop down and just see whether we have had any joy with some extra ardite. That is just getting really quite irritating now. Are we actually seeing any ardite ingots? Yes, we are. Awesome. Well, that's good to know. So that means that that's starting to come through now. So I think the chickaroo is doing as he should. So let's go and see if we can capture our chicken. If they've hatched. Oops. Without walking into stuff would be clever. How are we doing? Are they hatching? They are hatching. So we are about a minute away from actually getting one to actually become fully grown, which is good. So that means we can start the whole breeding process, I think. Let's have a look. What are you? Come on, Mr. Ardite Chicken. Yeah, about 30 seconds or so, which is awesome. This is all working lovely as well. And our yellow room chicken. Hi, Mr. Yellow Room Chicken. You have been busy getting yellow room, so we can actually again start thinking about our reactors. How are we doing? 14 seconds. 10, 9, 8. No, I'm not going to do that. That's just sad. 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's get ready to catch him when he comes out. Boom. There we go. Right, we'll take him off for now. Hopefully... Yay, there we go. He's actually acknowledged the fact that we've got seeds in our hands, which is good. And let's see what we get. Look, there we go. First time. First time that happens. So let's get you. Oh, oopsie. Oopsie. Right, hopefully we'll be able to catch you when you're fully grown. Now, what will be the possibility, do we think, of getting another one? What do we reckon? Is it going to get 2 in a row? Can we actually get Ardite chickens? Oh, look at you. Escaped. You're naughty. Come on. Come back. You need my friend to be in there. can we grow ourselves another? This is the question straight off. Now, I'm not expecting that to happen. That would just be... Oh my god. How amazing is that? So that's two Manyullyn chickens. Are we going to make it third time the charm? Because that would be pretty awesome if we're able to do that. While those two are just cooling down though, let's go grab our growed-ups. And let's get you. Where was your pen? Did I actually set you up a pen? I don't think I did. Alright, chickens. Well, you can go into here. Let's go catch your wee friend who's legged it over here. There we go. You can live in here with him. Go on, is third time the charm, or is it this? Joe, I actually didn't look to see what the rate was. Ah, you see. There we go. Cobalt Chicken. That's fine, though. That's absolutely fine. Do you know what? I'm not worried. We've got two, which is far more than I expected to get that quickly. So let's gather this chap. And I think we've got, yeah, we have got one up there. Let's put our third one into here. He'll probably go the wrong way now. And let's grab this Cobalt Chicken and put him with his little friends over here. And there is our first adult Manyullyn chicken. Now, the question is, have I got a hole that this chap can go into? At the moment, I don't. Now, from a breeding pen perspective, I can probably put him into here for the moment, but we could really do with having a permanent spot. So let's have a look. Netherwort. Do we really need netherwort? I'm going to say no. I'm going to take our netherwort chicken. I think we have more netherwort than we could really possibly need to have. And let's put you into there. Let's grab another empty animal net. There we go. Look at this chap. You. Wink. Let's grab you. And you can start laying up there. Now, I know that it is currently only leaving me the one in the pen. But to be fair, I'm hoping production-wise, because it's a tier 10, so it's saying 11 minutes. It might take a little while. It may take a little while. But do you know what? That's fine. I can deal with that. But it does mean we can start getting our Manyullyn. There we go. That's you grown. And I'm going to put you... I'm going to put a nesting box. Yeah, I'll leave the nesting box. I'm going to stick this one for the time being into here. Just so we've got another net. And I'm happy. I don't need any more seeds or anything like that. So I think the key thing here is actually probably going to be just to temporarily stop our connection here. We're just going to disable that temporarily. Not because I don't want stuff, but just because I want to be able to get the Manyullyn smelted, you know, at the point that that's actually ready to go on. So let's do that with that. Let it get on clearing out what's in there. And wait. Now I have been switching the power off just because... Oh, hello. That felt a bit weird then. Switching the power off on this just to try to get that built up again. But I think we can make that active again, get that harvesting. Oh, and that was the other thing I was going to show you was this. I made an Inferior Furnace. I actually meant to mention this in the last episode and I never got around to it. I completely forgot. But it was when I was busy trying to make some of the, like the exporter for here to try and connect the ender chest. And I needed to smelt some stuff and I wanted to do it quickly. So I discovered that the Inferior Furnace was actually a little bit quicker. I think it's 1.5 times quicker. Oh, 15% quicker. There we go. So its efficiency is a bit quicker. So I thought, well, I've got loads of essence, so I made that. So it's pretty easy, to be fair. You're literally just looking at a normal furnace, an inferior block, which is just 9 inferium essence, and then just 3 inferium essence around there, and that gives you your other furnace. Now you can get the other types of furnace as well, which again will upgrade even quicker and be again faster still. But for now, I didn't really need anything other than... Are you going to let me have those? Or are you just going to be rude? Rude. Come on, thank you. I don't really need anything more than what we've got. So I kind of figured, do you know what, Inferium. Inferium will be just dandy. Okay, let's go have a check. Let's see whether we've had any action in here. I've got a feeling these are the pens that don't necessarily filter down. He's got next egg in 108 minutes. Are we sure? Holy moly. So, okay, so he's laid something. What about you? Next drop in 15 seconds. Okay, so they obviously work much, much faster in there. So in theory, we may have something downstairs. Now again, let's just get this cleared out as quickly as we can to get the old iron out of the tubes. Yeah, we're going to have to clear this one out as well. Not ideal, but let's break that. Is that going to drain out properly? Yeah, there we go. We'll get rid of that for the time being. I'm not going to reconnect it. I'm just going to pop that. I don't want to pop that there at all. I'm just going to keep that in my inventory and just let this do what it needs to. Now again, yeah, that's empty. So take that and that back. I'm going to put that down. I'm going to put in, let's just put these rods up there. So I think the first thing we can do actually is, why don't we make a cobalt tool rod? So I think we only need 1 ingot for that, I think. But let's find out. So let's get that smelted, and hopefully that will be enough. While that's smelting down, let's pop down and have a look and see if we've actually got any Manyullyn ingots. Now I don't know whether it takes 2. Material costs 2, yeah. So we are going to need 2 Manyullyn ingots, which it doesn't look like we've had any. Interesting.
Take it easy.
Let's just sort this again very quickly.
Take it easy.
Unless it's stuck in the system.
Take it easy.
I wonder whether we are stuck in the system. Let's grab the cobalt. Yeah, you see, look, you've got stuff kind of coming in. Let's get rid of all of this lot and just see whether
Take it easy.
there is stuff filtering through from here. Very quickly, just put these together into blocks. So I do almost need to get some kind of auto crafting or compressing going on with this. It might be that I need to actually get the drawers to compress this stuff down. Let's get rid of those like so. We'll stick those. We're starting to build up quite a lot of stuff actually in our ender pouch. Now, are we getting anything coming through?
Take it easy.
Let's have a look. Do we have any Manyullyn yet? We don't.
Take it easy.
Is it just taking time? is it just taking time to filter through?
Take it easy.
Let's get all this glass out as well.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Just because.
Take it easy.
Just because we don't need it. I've started and said I've taken, I think glass chickens actually are another one of the ones that I've actually
Take it easy.
pulled out of here in an effort to try to
Take it easy.
actually clear this down a bit. It really doesn't look like we've had any yet, does it? I'm going to have a quick scroll through just in case you've been pleasantly surprised, but it's not looking like we have been.
Take it easy.
We can get rid of you for a start. Let's
Take it easy.
do a bit of recycling in that respect. Get that into here.
Take it easy.
Just get us some more bags made. Okay, Mr. Manyullyn chicken. Why have you not dropped me anything yet? I wonder. Okay, let's just double check this and just make sure this is a, yeah, one material cost. Okay, that's fine. So, we at the very least... Where the heck did that go? Now, I'm sure... Oh, it's there! Oh, of course. Because like an idiot, I completely forgot that we've got it on extract. So there we go. There's our cobalt tool rod. So that can pop into here, and that means we can pop... unfortunately, these patterns don't seem to want to go into the chest, which is a bit of a shame, so we actually have to keep them in here. But we'll take out these bits for the moment. So that's the cobalt tool rod. That's our paper binding. So really, the challenge here is our Manyullyn to try and get a Manyullyn ingot with which to make, or two Manyullyn ingots as it were. Where are we looking at? Next drop in about a minute or so. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit tight in the rain for the moment. I might actually even have a little sleep and make the rain go away. But I'm going to sit tight and wait until we get our ingots. And I will be right back with you once that's there. See you in a sec. And we are back. Yeah, finally. Finally, it has taken probably nearly half an hour. But we finally have some Manyullyn. So I'm going to take 2 of those. And we're going to go and get those smelted down. So yeah, that has taken considerably longer than I was hoping it was. But what I've actually been doing in the meantime is I've been actually making a bunch of fried eggs ready to sort of fuel stuff up. But I've also been starting to collect an iron chest together. Just of each type of the 10-10-10 eggs, which means I can start sort of deleting a lot of stuff that I don't need, which will be good. So let's get those into here and get those smelted down. What we can start doing is actually getting our bits ready in order to put together our pick. So we'll have our paper binding, cobalt tool rod. So we're just missing our pickaxe head. So that hopefully will be forthcoming in but a moment. So once that's smelted down, that actually should automatically feed in. And then it should spit it out into our chest here. So it does take a little while to smelt down. But yeah, finally, it does mean we're actually going to be able to get that. And that does mean some decent tools, plus the purple. So can't really complain. I do like a bit of purple. It's a nice purple and blue pick. We should be able to get a bunch of modifiers on there. Hopefully we'll be able to get the moss, and we can get rid of our stone pick. There we go. That's created. And it should be filling that up nicely. Is that going to turn us into a pick? 150. Why is that not enough? That's because some of it's gone that way. Well, that's a bit annoying. That is incredibly annoying. That means I'm going to have to go and get... Let's take this. I don't think that's going to sort of work going into there. How frustrating. I'm going to have to remember that. Because that's going to have been trying to put that into the other thing. So let's go back. Let's get our other one.
Take it easy.
And let's get that smelted down. Hopefully then that will be enough to actually make that pick. So yeah, I'm going to have to really be very careful when I'm doing this in order to do that. Now let's go grab these seeds again while we're here, just because I'm kind of keeping up with the old metals. But no, I think you'll agree, we're actually starting to get some good metals. The chickens, yeah, I mean it takes time. The argument here is that it could actually be a little bit OP, maybe. Mr. Ghast, almost don't need to be killing you anymore, do we? Oh, good lord. Yeah, that's a fairly good haul. It's another 52 wither skulls. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, and while we're here, we got this. A Darkosto bag. Which we haven't opened before. So let us, while we're here, why don't we open this? And we've also got a wild bag as well. Let's do both of these while we're here, just while we're waiting. So let's do our wild bag, which has given us the chicken spawn egg, which is terribly exciting because what we need in life is another chicken. And this one has given us cake. Okay. Cake. Cake is useful. I suppose in some respects, if we go through our ender cake, if we wanted to go back to the end, then do you know what? Having that cake would be quite useful. So let's pop these bits into there, like you do. Get rid of all of this. Get rid of the cake. Hopefully we've now got our Manyullyn pick. Yes, there we go. Manyullyn pick head. And that can go on to, if we set the right recipe onto here. So that gives us our Manyullyn pick. So we've got 500 XP for the next thing, but got 9.72 attack damage. Interesting. So what we've got available on this, so we've got 852 durability, it's cobalt level mining, which is perfect. Mining speed is 7.2, so it's pretty quick. Fairly good attack speed, and also we can put a bunch of modifiers on it as well. So it's lightweight, it's insatiable, and it's writable. So yeah, I am taking that, and that does mean I believe we can now go and grab our silky jewel out of here. If we type properly, come on, recognise that I've clicked. Let's grab our silky jewel. Thanking you. A little bit of lag there. Now I wonder whether we can actually just do this in. I think it has to be done in the modifiers, doesn't it? So let's put that into here. Let's add you there like so, and there we go. So we've got our Manyullyn pickaxe, which now means we have silk touch. So it's not quite the right tool for this, and I do need some slabs just to fill the hole. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll put this back, I think, now. We'll just pop that back on there. And we'll pop that back on there. Let's extract. That is insert. That's just going to have a little bit of Manyullyn in there, but that's fine. I can live with that. But let's gather this back, because it does mean we now don't have to worry about having all of those bits and having to get the I think we'll just take that from there. I might just put that there anyway, just leave the extra torch. Grab us another slab for this. Just the one, mind. And that will finish this off. And also finish off our episode for today. So there we go. We finally got there. Finally got our Manyullyn pick. We finally got Silk Touch. I'm quite happy about that because that does mean we could probably actually go off to the Nether and do some good mining. But I think all in a day's work. It's been a bit slow. It's taken a bit longer than I thought, but we got there. So I am dead chuffed about that. So yeah, there we go. Hope you all enjoyed the episode, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care for now.